Hey there, everyone. Welcome to Greymane Gaming. Thank you for joining me on this Wednesday version of Dreamlight Valley. Wow, it's already Wednesday. It is reset day in Dreamlight Valley. We're going to have a look at Scrooge's store here in a second, and we're also going to take a look at the premium shop really quickly. I can't believe it's already Wednesday. The time is just flying by this week. It's half over. Ali and I have been straight out for the last month, just working, doing, our life, and I just haven't had a lot of time to jump in and game, and I kind of miss it a little bit. But that's the leisurely part of my life is YouTube and gaming, and when you have everything else that is going on, real life happening somewhere it has to take a hit, and with me, I had to go with things that aren't a necessity, and that ends up being my gaming time. So I've had to cut into that a little bit, but I'm still here on Dreamlight Valley and coming in on Mondays and Wednesdays. So I'm happy to be here. Hope you guys are happy and having a great day today. Not much else going on. I've had the news on for 24/7 while I work, and the American government is still shut down. And while I don't get into politics on this channel, I will say that no matter what party you're on, a government shutdown is never good for anyone. So let's hope it ends soon. Other than that, there's not much going on in the news. Taylor Swift is in the news. She has a new album out, and I guess it's got mixed reviews. Now, I don't know much about Taylor Swift. I've heard a couple of her songs. I couldn't tell you the names of them. I couldn't tell you, if I heard them, I wouldn't know that they were from her. I'm not a big Swiftie, but I do hear things about her. And of course, being a sports fan, she's engaged to Travis Kelce and all that jazz. But from what I understand, and this is only through watching the news and the entertainment and all that stuff, is that a lot of her diehard fans are not liking her new album. But you know what? If you have a huge following, you're gonna get that. You're gonna get half the people are gonna hate you, half are gonna love you, and there's always gonna be someone who complains. It doesn't matter how many followers you have. There's always you'll get the people who enjoy you and who are there just to say thank you. You'll get the haters that just want to try to puff their chest out and think that that they're big talkers, and then you'll get the people who just don't care. But you're always gonna get those that are in there that just want to whine and bitch and moan about things, and you'll always have one in every crowd. So whether I like when it comes to things like reviews and Taylor Swift or movies, leave it up to yourself. Don't believe so. I mean, everything is opinion, no matter what it is. Whether it's an album by Taylor Swift, whether it's a movie that's out now, and you're out reading reviews. Reviews are just the opinions of the people who write them, and of course, we all are swayed by our own personal prejudices when it comes to our likes and our dislikes. So I go on my own opinion, although I won't have one on Taylor Swift because I don't listen to her. So I don't have an opinion either way. I'm just saying that people are saying it's not the same Taylor Swift. Well, of course it's not the same Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift in the past has written albums based on relationships that did not work out. I don't want to say failed relationship. There's no relationship in life that is failed. It's an experience, no matter how you look at it. Even if it has not worked out, you look at a relationship, at least in my opinion, and again, we're talking about opinions. You look at a relationship as a stepping stone to something better, right? No matter what happens in your relationships, you fall in love with someone, you fall out of love with someone, but they're the stepping stone to the next love, the next person, the next experience, and that normally ends up being greater. I remember, listen, it's coming from a person who I've had a few relationships. I have an ex-wife, and of course I have Allie now. Um, so it just reminds you that the people in your life aren't bad. They're just experiences that you go through. They're stepping stones to something greater and bigger. When I sit here and I talk about relationships, and I think of my past relationships, I say, yeah, you know what? I learned from each one of those. I learned what not to do. I learned what to do. And it made me a better person with the person I'm with now. It made me who I am now. And so that's how you have to look at it. I don't look at any relationship as failed. But when it comes to Taylor Swift, she wrote it all down, right? She wrote like all of her pain and her hurt into her songs. Who was it that wrote that? There was a song called Sad Songs by Elton John. And he said, well, if anyone is hurting enough to write it down, sad songs say so much. And that's the truth. It's because as a writer, now I'm a writer, I was, a journalist. Now I write freelance. And I find that when you sit down and you write, most of your emotions that are raw come from experience, come from the relationship and how you feel at the time. What you're experiencing. If when you sit down and write it down, it's much more raw and much more to me closer to the way that that you feel at the time. So at the time, Taylor Swift was having relationship issues, and wrote them down, and they became her songs. But now she's happy, right? Taylor Swift is engaged to Travis Kelce. I know this because I'm a sports fan. She's engaged to Travis Kelce, so she's happy. She had a happy point in her life. She has been for a while now, so it's reflected in her song. So that's why maybe that's just my view on it. Maybe that's why she sounds different. Maybe because her life is different, and the way that she records her songs, you can hear it reflected in her songs. So I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's just a different thing. And sometimes people don't like change. Sometimes people do not like things that are different than what because a lot of these people, a lot of the Taylor Swifts, or what do they call them, the Swifties, have heard these and played these albums that Taylor has made in the past over and over again. They've all these sad songs that may have kind of they kind of identified with, have changed because Taylor has changed. So I'm not saying that it's worse. I'm not saying it's better. I'm just saying it's just change, and we all have to go through change no matter what. You have no choice. Life changes. Anyway, let's get off that. We're going to go and check out... Oh, let's talk about what's coming up first. We have the next week. So if you're here trying to find the trick-or-treat event, that is not happening until the 15th of October. That is 1 week from today. And that will happen with the reset next week. So exactly 1 week from today. Also, they're going to be doing a showcase. Game Loft will be hosting a showcase on the 15th that will be telling us when Wish Blossom Ranch will be coming, the new DLC. Hopefully that's going to breathe some more life into Dreamlight Valley. Dreamlight Valley is okay right now, but it's a little bit stale, and they're hoping that Wish Blossom Ranch is going to breathe some life into it. I don't know if it will or not. We'll see. Maybe it'll be like... I think if they kind of added in a task, like they have horses coming out, maybe if they played it kind of like a Farmville, where you have to take care of something, where it kind of you have a task that makes you come back. You have to feed your horses. You have to keep them fed. Kind of like one of those little Tamagotchi things, like My kids used to have those little like a Tamagotchis where you had to feed it or else, yeah, it would die. So that they should do that. They should make something like that in Dreamlight Valley, and it would keep people interested, and the game wouldn't get so stagnant. It is kind of stale though, so let's go check out Scrooge's shop really quick. Let's go check it out and see what's going on in Scrooge's place. We have got it. Oh man, we're gonna have something here that I don't have, and it's gonna be plain, which is okay. We got all this so far. Oh, tell me it's not gonna be one of those days where I don't. All right, we have a dress here, 3,000 for this purple dress, my favorite color. That's a lot of cannolis. I know, I say it every time. Alright, nothing here, nothing here. We have a beta that I already have. Yeah, no. So far, I probably have this, I do. We have a... They would, huh? The trolls would love me. It doesn't look like we have anything that is going to be new today. Nope, not a thing. Except for the dress. Alright, well, that's fine. Let's check out the premium shop. Let's check that out and get that out of the way so we can just move along. Let's see what is new today for the shop. What do we have? We have got... Oh, look at the witchy kitty. What a cute little cat. I like it. Aww. Very cute, very cute. The witchy kitty companion. That is going to run you 2,000. You know what? I am going to buy that. Alright. Yes, thank you. Yeah, I'll equip it. Why not? There we go. Alright. We also have the Zima costume dress. That's from the Emperor's New Groove. I love that show, or that movie. I like Kronk and his squirrel. Right? Very cool. We got the Potion Brewer's house. Let's see how that looks. For 3,000. Kind of nice. Yep. And we have the Witchy Potion stand. It's all about the potions. Okay, there you go. And you want to see the nighttime version? There it is. It kind of reminds me of World of Warcraft a little bit. I don't know why. I think the style of it just kind of does. Reminds me of that. We have the Haunted Holiday Motif Bundle. We already got that. And, of course, we got the Dream Bundles, which we already have. So, that is the premium shop today. That will be around for the next 6 days. So, if you want to buy anything, yeah, there you go. Alright, let us get... Look at the little kitty. Oh, so cute. Would you replace my raven? Okay, that's fine. What a cute little cat. So I have a snowman, raccoon, and I have a cat. That's fine. That's fine. Alright. So, yeah. So everything that is happening in Dreamlight Valley will be happening next week in 1 week. So you can look forward to that on the 15th. Let us have a look at the dogs and cats today that are on my X page. Please share so we can get these beautiful animals homes. And you could win $50 by sharing, by reposting the animals that I post on my X. Just go and hit repost, and you will be entered into a monthly drawing for $50. One person will win $50. So there we have it. We've got Guidance. Guidance is at NYCACC. They're horrible people. Guidance is ID number 236529, and Guidance is at, let's see what borough you're at. Guidance is waiting for it to come up here. Guidance is at Manhattan. Guidance is a male, ID number 236529. So there you have it. Please share Guidance. He's a good looking boy. Handsome fellow. We have got Scrappy has been reserved. If you pledged for Scrappy, you will be tagged in your post. So there you go. Scrappy has found a home. Beautiful. Good for you, Scrappy. You're so cute. Carmel has been reserved. Wow, it's working, folks. We got people who are reserving these beautiful animals. Let's keep it up. Carmel has been reserved at NYCACC. Wonderful. Wonderful news. Wonderful. Just beautiful. I absolutely love that Carmel has been reserved. Carmel was set to be destroyed yesterday and ended up getting a home. Yay for Carmel. It's so happy. All right, let's do that for these dogs as well. We have these dogs that are on Morgan Fairchild's pledge list. Pledges, of course, are money that is pledged, donated to the rescue of dogs or cats. So when you rescue the dog or cat, the money that is pledged towards the animal will be given to you as a way of supporting the animal, or, you know, whether or not it needs shots. Probably not. If it comes from a shelter, usually they give it shots before the animal leaves the shelter, so that's already usually taken care of. Anyway, it could be for like adoption fees, it could be for food, whatever you want to lose, whatever you want to use it for. Sorry about that. Anyway, we've got Popcorn has got $290 in pledges. Popcorn looks like a little poodle mix. 13 years old. Poor. Oh, man, that's too old to be in a shelter. Actually, any age is too old to be in a shelter, but... Faye Valentine, 458. Mike, will you get lost? Boy, they need a mute button for these things because Mike is so mouthy. It's just, yeah, he's annoying. He's annoying. I'm going to go over here. We have got Faye Valentine, $458. We've got Brock, $520. We've got Happy, $581. And we've got Duffy, $642. We've got Small Fry at $1,615. That's the most I think I've seen for a pledge. Wow. So I'm going to repost them. They need homes. Please. Please repost. And if you can adopt, please do so. We've got NYCACC with low pledges. We've got King at 120, Tiger at 120, 3 at 138, and Carmel has already been reserved. So Carmel does not need pledges. Carmel has been reserved. So please, they are at NYCACC. I'm going to repost them. And there we have it. That is the dogs for today, everyone. And that's going to do it for today's Dreamlight Valley. I am off to get some work done in other places. So thank you for watching. Please make sure you volunteer at your local animal shelter. And have yourself a magical day. Be the best human being that you can be today. Don't be as good as you're going to be tomorrow, but be better than you were yesterday. Practice that. Be better than you were yesterday. You know, do something outside of your comfort zone. Do something outside of your own front yard. Help with animals. Help with people. Just do something. And that's going to do it for me today. Thank you all for watching. And I'll see you all in the next video real soon.